Hi, yes, hello, and welcome to Dolly's Dinette, I guess you could say, the kitchen table that's on the tour bus. So, whenever you first get here, classy, food and beverage service brings you a nice little cheese tray, grapes and blackberries, strawberries. You're like, Ashley, we know what cheese is. Okay, fine, touche. But the thing is, this tray has Dolly's favorite blue cheese on it. Now, I will eat a blue cheeseburger, no problem. Have blue cheese crumbles, no problem. Now, I've never just had like a hunk of blue cheese and ate it like on a cracker. And I was also told to keep it covered because it's very, how do you put it nicely? Pungent or aromatic, fragrant, those things. So I have kept it sealed. I don't know what it's gonna smell like. Am I about to roast Dolly Parton's favorite cheese? Maybe. I don't know. I love cheese, so I might like it. Nothing's happening yet. Nothing aromatic. I'm gonna assume. We'll see. Hold on. But I do like strawberries. I'm thinking that Dolly's favorite cheese, if it's a blue cheese, is going to be the one that's in the center, because you know, blue cheese is molded cheese, so very interesting that she likes blue cheese. But then again, and Dolly, if you ever see this, this is not judgment, baby girl. It's an observation. I feel like a lot of older people tend to like blue cheese for some reason. Ooh, I need a fork. Dolly is a Southern gal, and I was told that she is also a Coke gal, but she's also a root beer gal. I have not had real root beer, or just root beer in general. I guess this doesn't help my old people case. I guess I haven't had root beer since my great-grandparents passed away. Granny and Gramps used to have a refrigerator on their back porch area, and all it kept in it was root beer, RC Cola, and like moon pies. And I haven't had a root beer. Oh, it smells so good. I've had root beer before, but it's definitely not a taste that just everybody would love. Do I start with Dolly's cheese? Okay, I don't know what any of this is. This is probably Swiss. Not Swiss. Swiss has, well, this has holes in it. This might be Swiss. I am unsure, but I do not enjoy it. So white triangle cheese is a no-go for me. Listen, I'm not a fancy person, so I know you can like pair cheeses with like different wines and fruits, and it's supposed to bring the flavor out. I don't know what that means. I just eat it. The white cheese is not my fave. I don't have any little crackers. Oh, but I do. I don't know if this is gonna be the same, but I do have leftover biscuits from last night's dinner. It's not the same thing as like a crunchy little cracker, but tomato, right? Carbs are carbs. So I think this is probably just cheddar. Yeah, big fan of cheddar. Cheddar cheese with a strawberry. Got it. I don't know what this white cheese is. Okay, but people told me that it would be pungent, like a pungent aroma. Granted, I have been crying a lot filming, so like I could just be really stopped up and not smell it. But her favorite cheese is this type of blue cheese here that has a plentiful amount of mold on it. This is Dolly's favorite cheese. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'll have to ask. Oh, I mean, it has a smell, but I don't think it's bad. So after I filmed this video and I put the snacks back in the refrigerator, I didn't cover it. And about 2 hours later, even though it was in the refrigerator, it definitely had a scent. Like, I've had blue cheese crumbles, and I know blue cheese is like moldy cheese, but I never just seen like a chunk of it like this before. And so to see it all on there is a little stressful for me. To see like the spots of penicillin essentially is a little stressful for me. Okay, it's crumbling everywhere, so it's very dry cheese. Hi, welcome to my cheese channel. Okay, I'm just gonna dump that. So here I go, a buttermilk biscuit. A buttermilk biscuit with a hunk of Dolly Parton's favorite blue cheese. Oh, you know what? The longer you let it sit out in the open, you really start. It is very pungent. It's very strong. It's not a gentle smell. You know what? I'm gonna try it with some of the strawberry. You know what's funny? Is if anything else on this plate had mold on it, I'd be like, ooh, it's bad. Give me a hunk of blue cheese with some little green furry spots on it. Delicious. Okay, that's a little too much green for me. Oh my god, it just crumbles apart. I didn't realize that like blue cheese was crumbly. That makes sense because you get blue cheese crumbles on salad. Wow. It's amazing what you realize when you think. You get it. Dolly Parton's favorite blue cheese on a strawberry. On a strawberry? All of a sudden I get that scene from Ratatouille. Remy the rat is tasting and you have all the different colors coming together behind him. I get it now! I don't remember what that is. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like the round cheese. Whatever the round cheese is not for me. I was gonna be like, I wonder what Dolly's cheese on the cheddar cheese tastes like, but you probably shouldn't put two cheeses on top of each other. I feel like that'd be ridiculous, right? While we're here tasting Dolly's favorite stuff, let me have one more of her little cheese biddles on the strawberry. So good. Because this is so pungent of a cheese, they told me not to leave it in the open air because the whole bus will smell like it. And honestly, after tasting it, yeah, you leave it out. I could see how that would definitely, this bus would not be smelling good. When I was talking to the chef last night, he told me that whenever Dolly comes into town, her favorite things to eat that he makes are the ribs, which were amazing. I had never had like proper ribs before. Fall off the bone. Chef, my first experience with ribs to die for. The macaroni and cheese, and her favorite dessert is the banana pudding. I would show you the macaroni and cheese, but I ate it all. It was delicious. It's made with some kind of white cheese instead of like a cheddar cheese. But I was so full after all that food last night that I didn't get a chance to try any of the desserts. So what's really funny is last night during the chef's dinner, each course was paired with a wine. The chef and his employees that were helping asked me, do you want wine? And I was like, does a bear poop in the woods? And so they brought the wine. I liked 2 out of the 4 wines. It turns out that I'm a sweet wine gal. I got a little Sauvignon Le Bon Blanc and then a sweet Moscato for dessert. But I was so full last night that I never made it to actually eating said dessert. My apologies to chef if all of this is, supposed to be at room temperature or something. We got, what is this? Creme brulee, I think is what he said. Creme brulee. We also got some praline cookies. The pastry chef had to explain to me what praline was. And then Dolly's fave, also I think just a southern staple in general, is banana pudding, complete with the little Nilla wafer. If you do not have Nilla wafers in it, it is not banana pudding. I will come for you on that. I think I was supposed to eat this at room temperature, but I was just so full last night, so I don't really know what creme brulee is. I like it. At first I wasn't sure because that texture's kind of thick. I really enjoy this creme brulee, chef. That is delicious. So these praline cookies, caramelized sugar coating that makes it harder, and then there's like pecans in here, and that's all I can remember. I'm sure there's more that goes into it, but they don't really have a smell. It's not at all what I thought it would taste like for some reason. I don't know what I expected it to be, but it's definitely a different consistency than a regular cookie. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be, considering it has a caramelized sugar coating. Lord be. Okay, editing Ashley here for a 3rd time in this video to ask, what is this hair? What is this hair doing? It looks like a sideburn, doesn't it? I just keep looking at it, and why did I never feel it touching my face? And that's coming from me. Look at my hair now. At least this Ashley had her hair fixed, but what is that hair doing? I'm gonna be honest with you. As a southerner, I have had banana pudding. I love banana pudding, specifically my grandma's. I love my grandma's banana pudding. So I already know that I like banana pudding, but I've never had Dolly's banana pudding. And again, chef said when she comes, she orders ribs, macaroni and cheese, and the banana pudding is her favorite dessert. And you know what? Honestly, if this banana pudding is good enough for Dolly Parton, it's good enough for me. Did I get a close up of this already? Well, if I didn't, it's too late for that, huh? Let me tell you what. You want a bite? Open, here comes the airplane. It is so good. It is beautiful. It is creamy. It is thick. It is luscious. And when you have this little layer of Nilla wafer here, tell me that ain't the most beautiful bite of banana pudding you ain't ever seen in your life. Look at that. Wow. A little bit of everything right there. Wow, 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 wow. I've been feeling hungry, baby. What all did I have last night? I had stone soup, And I mean this in a nice way. It reminds me of like everything but the kitchen sink soup. It reminds me, very tasty, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like where you take anything that is like about to go bad or that you need to use up and you make it into a soup. It had like cabbage, corn, green beans, ham, bacon, but it just reminds me of just like a little bit of everything that you could have and put it into a soup. Because remember, Miss Dolly Parton grew up, it was her parents and the 12 kids. So like, I can imagine there were many nights when they had stone soup where it was a little bit of everything that they had in the kitchen. Delicious. Vanilla wafers, man. I would keep eating right now, but we do have to go to the pirate dinner show, which I know if you've never been to Pigeon Forge or Sevierville, you have to do it. You don't have to, but they are an experience. I have been to Dolly Parton's Stampede many times. Love it every time. Me and you are going to load up and we're going to go to the pirate show, which is relatively new. I know there's also Hatfield and McCoy dinner show. The Hatfields and McCoy dinner show. Whatever. I can't crap on something that I've never been to. Personally, I just never wanted to give it a try. Whenever you come for the experience of Sweet 1986, you get to choose one of the dinner experiences, one of the dinner shows, and you get Stampede or Pirates or Hatfields and McCoy. I chose Pirates, and I'm very, very excited about that. So, and I hear there's mermaids, so just in time for like my blue hair Ashley mermaid moment myself, we're gonna see mermaids tonight, and I'm probably gonna cry. So basically this whole trip has just been me crying over various things. There's another quote by Dolly Parton, and I love it very much. She says, "I cry just as hard as I laugh. And boy howdy do I do the same, girlfriend. Same, baby girl." So, pinky up for class. I gotta leave for the Pirates in like an hour and a half. I might want to take a nap.